Hey there, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, tap the bell so you don't miss our daily English lessons, and give this video a like to support the channel. We're here every single day with helpful tips to make your English more natural, confident, and fluent. Today, we're going to talk about something that confuses a lot of English learners: phrasal verbs. If you've ever heard phrases like give up, look after, or run into and thought, what does that even mean? You're not alone. Phrasal verbs are tricky, but they're also super common. If you want to sound like a native speaker, mastering them is a must. Phrasal verbs are just verbs combined with one or two little words, often prepositions like up, out, in, or on. But when they're put together, the meaning can totally change. For example, look is easy. But look up, look into, and look after? They all mean different things. So, why are phrasal verbs so important? Because native English speakers use them all the time. In casual conversation, in movies, in messages, even in business emails. If you don't understand them, it's easy to feel lost. But once you start using them, your English sounds more natural, more relaxed, more like how real people speak. Here's the good news. You don't have to memorize all phrasal verbs at once. In fact, you shouldn't. It's better to learn a few at a time and learn them well. Focus on the ones you hear often and can use in your everyday life. Let's take a few and break them down together. Give up. This means to stop trying. Like when something is too hard and you quit. Example, I won't give up on learning English. That means you're going to keep going, even if it's hard. Look after. This means to take care of someone or something. Like, I look after my little brother when my parents are out. Run into. This means to meet someone by accident. Like, I ran into my teacher at the supermarket. It's unexpected. Now let's see how we can actually learn phrasal verbs better. First, always learn them in context. Don't just memorize the words. Make a sentence. Use it in your real life. If you learn turn down, don't just write. Turn down equals reject. Write. She turned down the job offer because it was too far from home. That sentence helps you understand how the phrasal verb works. You can also group phrasal verbs by topic. For example, let's say you're learning about travel. You can focus on travel phrasal verbs like check in, take off, get on, set off, or get away. This way, you're learning phrases that are connected, which helps you remember better. Another useful method is to repeat and review. Phrasal verbs won't stick in your mind if you see them once. You need to come back to them again and again. Say them out loud. Write them in your notebook. Make short conversations with them. The more you see and use them, the faster they become part of your speaking. You can also use phrasal verbs to talk to yourself. For example, when you're cleaning, say, I need to pick up these clothes. I should throw out the trash. I'll wipe down the table. It may sound silly, but speaking to yourself using phrasal verbs builds confidence and memory. Let's talk about a few more super common ones. Turn on / turn off. You probably already know these from tech. Turn on the light. Turn off the TV. Wake up. This means to stop sleeping. I wake up at 7 every morning. Hang out. This means to spend time with someone, usually relaxing. Do you want to hang out this weekend? Break down. This can be for machines or people. My car broke down on the way to work. Or she broke down in tears after hearing the news. The tricky part is that some phrasal verbs are separable and some aren't. That means sometimes you can put the object in the middle and sometimes you can't. Like, I turned off the light. I turned the light off. Both are okay. But some phrasal verbs don't work like that. Like look after. You can't say, I look my dog after. It has to be, I look after my dog. Don't stress too much about this. As you hear more examples and use them more, you'll start to feel what sounds right. One smart habit is to keep a special notebook just for phrasal verbs. Write down the phrasal verb, what it means, and 1 or 2 examples in your own words. Review that notebook every few days. You can also create short stories using 3 or 4 phrasal verbs. This helps you remember them better. For example, I woke up late this morning. I had to rush to get ready. Then I ran into my neighbor, who told me the train had broken down. So I decided to take a bus. I didn't give up. I made it to class just in time. That's how you bring phrasal verbs into real life. And remember, it's okay to make mistakes. The important thing is that you try. Every time you use a phrasal verb, even if it's not perfect, you're making progress. Little by little, these verbs will become part of your everyday English. To wrap it up, phrasal verbs may seem strange at first, but they are a key part of sounding natural in English. Start small, learn them in context, repeat often, and use them in your daily speech. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to share it with a friend who's also learning English. Leave a comment and tell us, what's one phrasal verb you like or want to use more often? We'd love to hear from you. And as always, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and give us a like. We've got new videos every day to help you speak English with more confidence. See you tomorrow.